Mexican, and some people don't want to admit it. Yeah, that's right. Cowboy culture is Mexican, but somewhere along the way, history got whitewashed, and the vaqueros, who were the blueprint, were erased from the mainstream story. The word vaquero comes from vaca, meaning cow, and ero, which means someone who works with. Quite literally, the definition of cowboy. Even the word buckaroo is just an anglicized version of vaquero. Say it slowly. Buckaroo. Vaquero. The cowboy tradition in Mexico comes from the Spanish vaquero system, which itself was inherited by Moorish and Spanish equestrian techniques. When the Spanish colonized Mexico in the 1500s, they introduced horses, cattle, and new methods of animal husbandry to the indigenous populations and the West African populations that they enslaved and brought to Mexico. Over time, the indigenous, mestizo, and Afro-Mexican populations adopted these practices and developed their own distinct cowboy culture. By the early 1800s, Texas, California, and much of the western United States were still part of Mexico. After Texas declared independence from Mexico in 1836 and then later joined the U.S. in 1845, American settlers absorbed vaquero skills and culture. Hollywood came and mythologized the cowboy. In the 20th century, Western films erased much of the Mexican influence, portraying cowboys as mostly white. Black cowboys were just as integral to the American West as the Mexican and white counterparts, yet their history has been systematically erased. After the Civil War, thousands of formerly enslaved black men found work as cattle handlers, ranch hands, and trailblazers. Historians estimate that 1 in 4 cowboys were black, but you wouldn't know that because Hollywood portrays them as white. Even today, when people romanticize cowboy life, they don't think of it as Mexican. They think of cowboys mostly as a white tradition. But history tells a different story. Why do you think America is so hesitant to acknowledge its Mexican and black roots of its cowboy tradition? Did you know that cowboy